going on the third week of Trump's insane incursion into trying to overturn the regime and pick the new regime and everything else. Yeah, that's it. So, just a quick shout out to everybody out there. I am Matt Fox. I'm sitting in Rostock, Germany. I would like to say a happy and healthy hello to all of the people in America and around the world, wherever you are. Hopefully, you're doing good and not being attacked by the American government. So, with that said, let's carry on. This situation with the Iran war is costing Americans millions and billions. They have let go of some estimates as to what they've put out already and for what. And it is crazy what they are buying and what they're putting out. So estimates are at $11 billion already since this war started, and or not war, whatever. And also, God, yeah, these guys are eating good in the Defense Department. So, I mean, Hegseth and his close associates definitely are having crab legs and lobster and a million, $15 million worth of steaks, ribeye. So they're eating good. They're eating good. Yeah. Um, while Americans are struggling to pay for things at the market, having to put things back on the shelves that they normally would normally buy. Oh man, hey, I'm sorry. I got really bad allergies going on here. Give me just a split second. Man. I would really just like to sit here and rub my eyes all day because ah sorry about that. Let me see. This bad. Sorry. So yeah, Americans are, like I said, having to put things back at the market, put things back on the shelves, telling their kids, no, you can't, we can't buy that. No. Whereas Trump and all of his cronies are all eating caviar on steak langostino. So when Americans are going to get medical care, this is also a cost that has gone up amazingly. Thanks for watching. Hey, what's up, Ilka? I love it. I love it, and I love you too. Where are you at? So, we're talking about how the Trump administration is willing to spend the money of Americans by bombing other nations unnecessarily. Russia, oh my God, killing me. All right. Well, that's not good. I mean, if you're in Russia and you're down with freedom, then that's good. Because if you're not down with freedom, then man, and that's what's happening in America. America is losing their freedoms, and Trump is bombing Iran unnecessarily, and that's bad for the Americans. The Americans are paying for that. You know what I'm saying? So I put something out in a post the other day about the. All right. Look here. I told you guys about how the Straits of Hormuz, right? That's this little area, like it's like a 2 mile area where the all the tankers got to go through in and out, right? And that's what Iran is trying to control and take advantage of their situation there. And I think that's what the Trump administration and possibly with the help of the other nations would take over the area by that coast on Iran's side because of their actions regarding international travel. You know what I'm saying? That's a waterway and everything, and there's traffic through and through, And if you stop that traffic, like right now, I mean, it's billions every day. And what does that do? That raises the price of gas up. And what does that do? Drives your price of gas up when you go to buy gas. See? And for even for the Americans right now, even though they do pump out oil and are able to keep their levels of usage up for a while, after a while, it still costs more money. And he just released 1 million, or wait, 1,700,000 barrels of oil into this uh, n- international outgiving of reserves to help alleviate the situation. But that's like spitting in a freaking hot pan. You know what I'm saying? That's nothing. That is nothing. Hey guys, thanks for joining. We're talking about how the situation in Iran is sucking the rag, and how it's affecting Americans and how it's affecting everybody else. I'm Matt Fox, and I'm in Rostock, Germany, coming at you. I'm from LA, but I'm still here. I used to be in Hollywood for a number of years, but now I'm sitting here in Rostock, Germany, raising my son. So thanks for watching. Subscribe, doesn't cost anything. And if you want me to talk about something else, throw it out there. I'll talk about it. So the point is Israel is backing Trump with this deal. It's actually Israel's plan. It's Bibi's plan. That's why they did this. And so now Trump seems to think, because they went ahead and bombed the supreme leader, well, why not? I choose their new leader, right? But Iran is not trying to hear that. And Iran is fighting back. And they're doing some damage over there on the Gulf Coast in regards to Oman and Saudi Arabia. They've also had some attacks in Dubai. It's not pretty. It's really not pretty. And for those people over there that are used to those shiny buildings and everything, they're seeing little Shahi drones flying into those buildings. You know what I'm saying? The people in Dubai are thinking, "Oh my God, what about the Burj Khalifa?" Right? Yeah. So anyway, I mean, they don't want another Twin Towers thing. So it's pretty serious. But the thing is, it's going to cost Americans more. It's going to cost Americans more, and that's where it's going to hurt. Because when you go and you give out so much money into a war for nothing, I mean, you got children, they need education, they got they need food. You know what I'm saying? You got people that need medical help and stuff, and you keep on cutting the funding for that and paying for a war. I mean, what is that? Um, if you can't understand the difference between helping your own people and throwing money away for stupid shit, such as building a ballroom or refurbishing the White House or fucking refurbishing the Kennedy Center. That's not the Donald Trump Center. It's the Kennedy Center, and that you go over there and try to name it after yourself is a fucking disgusting thing. And you're trying to name airports after yourself and all this. Let me tell you, Donald Trump, as soon as you're out of office, they're going to take all that bullshit down. I'm going to tell you what else. They're going to fucking lock your ass up, too, because all that shit you done, you pedophile, you know you did it. Huh? And fucking it's going to come out. They're searching the Zorro Ranch right now. I'm looking forward to the results on that because I know for a fact there's some shit out there. There's some shit out there, and they gonna find it. You know what? Sorry, my eyes are killing me. Killing me. Oh man. Okay. You know what? When I was a kid, like fucking 5, 6, 7 years old or whatever, my grandmother used to come to me. I'll be at the gym playing basketball with my friends and shit. Now I'll be at the gym playing basketball with my friends. My grandmother come over. She old Mexican lady. She come over there and she say, Matthew, Matthew, what are you doing? I said, Grandma, we play basketball. I said, you play basketball? No, I don't play basketball. And then she tried to tell me I got to come to the house and wash dishes for my mom. Boy, my motherfucking friends will be laughing at me so hard, boy. And then I remember this one time I got my grandmother. I said, "I'll tell you what, Grandma." I said, "What? I'll tell you what." I said, "You make this basket, and I'll go to the house and I'll wash them dishes." And I put her on the foul line too. I said, "Grandma, you can make it in there. I'm gonna go to the house." we did. We were. Hey, she wasn't but fucking 4 feet tall. You know what I'm saying? And so my grandmother sitting on the basket on the foul line because I said if she did it, I go home and wash the dishes for my mom, right? Well, my fucking grandmother sat there and did a granny shot and made it. I had to go home and wash the dishes. Okay, that was a little sorry. That was a little escapade into my life. Sorry. You can read it in my book. It's coming out sometime soon. It'll be on ebooks. I gotta finish. I got like 15,000 more words to write. Yeah, what's up, Max? That's my buddy Max out Ribnitz Damgarten. Yeah, Ribnitz Damgarten. Got to say it in English. Ribnitz Damgarten, right? So anyway, look him up. He's a hell of a dude to hang out with. So we're talking today about how the situation in Iran is costing a lot of money. It's costing Americans a lot of money. The products from coming from other countries have to be shipped in, and if there's anything coming through the Gulf of the Straits of Hormuz, you can forget it. If you ordered anything that's supposed to be coming from Dubai, you can forget it. So the thing is, everything is going to cost more. Everything is going to cost more unless they can figure out other places to get it where it's going to be cheaper. But it's going to be hard, and all that takes time. And in the meantime, it's going to cost you, the American public, more money, and you're already paying more because of Donald Trump's big beautiful bill. Hey, can somebody ask that dude? Hey, I saw something on TV the other day. It's fucking beautiful. This dude told something to fucking Lindsey Graham and told him, Lindsey, why don't you just fucking come out of the closet and tell everybody that you're gay so we can get on to business? He kept on running. He kept on going, boy. Lindsey Graham, gay and a mother trucker. So, hey, but Trump is also, that comes out the emails from fucking Mark Epstein to his brother Jeffrey Epstein. Hey, I wonder if Putin has the pictures of Trump blowing Bubba. So, who is Bubba? Get to it. You guys do some research. Look at the Epstein files. Read that shit. If you are not pissed off about what you read in the Epstein files, about those little girls and how they went around sticking their fingers in the little girls and checking them for tightness. This is at 12 years old. 12, 13, 14 years old. They laid them down and were feeling them up and putting prices on them. So, and these guys who were over there buying these girls, these were the little calendar girls parties that they would have over at Jeffrey Epstein's place, and also at Mar-a-Lago they had these parties. So, talk about it. Talk about it. Look it up. Okay? Look it up because it's disgusting, and I don't see how any American is willing to accept Donald Trump as their rightful leader of this country. And even as I sit in Germany, I'm still an American citizen, and I've got something to say about little girls being, you know, sexually molested by a person who's supposed to be the, head of the U.S. government. And all I've seen since he's been back in that office is him utilize the power of the government against universities, against studios, against comedians, against yeah, I already know. I already knew that. Thanks a lot. Thanks, guy. I already knew that. My mom had her 90th birthday. I didn't even try to go back. Besides that, I was born in Japan, but a U.S. Air Force base. But nevertheless, the only thing he's done since he got back is he's trying to get revenge on everybody and he's trying to take control. He does not want there to be any more elections. He's already doing what he can to rig the midterms. All right. So I don't know how the Democrats are going to make sure that the election is fair, but I hope they do because I don't know who it's gonna be against whatever Democrat they got running, but the point is for the Republican Party, I don't see any. I saw one guy, a couple of guys in the Republican Party. I might want to say something for, but before I do that, I'm gonna do a little bit more research on him. But there's a couple of guys that I've seen um, look a little interesting for the Republican Party. But I can't Trump. I can't do Trump, and anybody that he's down for, I can't do either. You know what I'm saying? He's it's not going to be good. So as far as our nation getting our image back, our standing, our reputation back, I don't see how that's going to happen. I don't know any Republicans out there that get can pull the country together and bring the Republican Party back to where it needs to be. Get rid of all the pedophiles, all the pedophile wannabe pedophiles, and all the rapists. Get rid of all them dudes. Get rid of all the rapists and pedophiles out of the Republican Party and start over. Now, like I said, I saw this one dude. I thought his name was Tom Tillis. Yeah, Tom Tillis. Um, he made some comments against against Trump, and he sounded kind of interesting. But I might have to do some in, some looking up on him. But anyway, what do you guys think? Is there anybody in the Republican Party that you think could lead the Republican Party away from the MAGA thinking? I mean, who in their right mind puts freaking Robert Kennedy over Health and Human Services? You know what I'm saying? Um, and who in their right mind sits around the table and sit there and treat it like a freaking the devil himself and shit with people around Tucker Carlson? No, Tucker Carlson is just trying to be. He's just as much as a megalomaniac as no, not Candace Owens. No, there's no way. He spelled her name wrong too. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe this Tillis guy. There might be somebody up from New York. I'm gonna have to do some homework and come back to you guys on that because really, me as a Republican, hate it. I hate it that I can't have somebody to vote for that I think, okay, this fool's got some values, he's got some morals, he's got a good economic mind, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we had that before. I mean, we had motherfuckers like Reagan was in there. He did some good things and stuff. Even though no, Barron Trump, no way. He's got no sense either. Um, and we got to get away from the Trump family completely. So listen, I got guests coming later on. So let's keep it on the real conversation, and that is no switch parties. Is not. I'm a fucking gun lover. So nevertheless, um, we need somebody real and who can stand up for Americans, all Americans, and all this shit that Trump has come in with this whole DEI and freaking all that other shit. I mean, leave the fucking homos alone. I'm sorry to say it like that. Leave the homosexuals alone. Leave the gay people alone. The trans people alone. Let them do their thing. Hey, you do you. You know what I'm saying? You do you. I do me. Let them do them. You know what I'm saying? If they want some rights or stuff in their cities or counties are willing to back it, yeah, I'm gay. Go for it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. But what I do care about is Americans paying less at the grocery store and the fucking government not throwing $11 billion away in freaking 2 weeks on a war for nothing. It's not doing nothing. And now how are you going to back out of it? It doesn't just stop. And that's more billions. That's more billions thrown out because this dumbass done started a fucking war. Man, I mean, how fucking retarded do you got to be in order to understand that it wasn't going to do anything? So I'm going to give you, I'm going to say you're right if you say that Republicans have started wars before under false pretenses. I will say you are right. I'm gonna say it. So, but let's let's not talk about that. Let's talk about how we're gonna get out of this one and how much more it's gonna hurt the American public because already it's hurting the American public. Sorry, allergy eyes, bad, really bad. Okay, so, but for everybody else who's going to try to pay for their kids' medical expenses and it's getting hit with friggin' bills at 5 times what they were, it's hurting them. So, all that money that Trump is throwing away on these wars, you know what I'm saying? He ain't even fucking donating to Ukraine anymore, and friggin' they're doing their thing on their own. They're even helping the fucking countries in the Gulf of in the Saudi Arabian Gulf there. So Ukraine is doing good for themselves and they're trying to help out where they can. Hats off to fucking Volodymyr Zelensky. Okay, man, I gotta go. My eyes are freaking killing me. Hey, you guys, if you hung around, thanks a lot. Subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. I promise. Promise it doesn't cost anything. And then if you wanna, you can just come in to my channel sometimes, look in, hear what I was talking about. But let me tell you something. That little trip over there at Zorro Ranch, right? They're gonna find something. I told them to look under the pool house and to use ground penetrating radar. If they did, they're gonna find it. All right. Hey, thanks for watching. Have a great day and love you.